we derive into that point. On tourism accounts for us in our GDP nearly 5% on gross domestic product. When with the collection of UK, India, and China being the main markets for us. So we had our best performance was in 2018, whereas Sri Lanka was truly capitalizing on the dividends of a peace and the rapid development of the country. So I was part of the craft sector at the time as the Director General Sri Lanka Handicraft Board Laksala, where to go from 2016 to 2019, we had a wonderful time and we turned around to be profit. So with that understanding, however, after 2019, the vibrant industry of the tourism which was performing well in 2018, industry was hit soon after the East attack and served as a first major setback, and just the industry was adjusting to the shock of that confidence and started to come out, coming in the world and grapple all the pandemic. That also brought us a global economies for us, all the sectors to a standstill. Now, we're in 2022 with the successful vaccination drive, and Sri Lanka's tourism sector was expected to bounce back and move forward in the positive growth. And after this whole trajectory, but the reality far from it, because we all know we are experienced with hearing to the speakers and where do we stand and the lack of so many resources and also the policy reforms and strategies, so much we are experiencing. So Sri Lanka facing the consequences of the political and also economic turmoil as a result of this decade of economic management that is catching up on us. There is no doubt in that. So even according to ADB, Asia Development Bank, they mentioned the more than 200,000 people have lost their livelihood of a job in this industry who are directly impacted onto the craft sector. So when it's come to the craft sector in Sri Lanka, we said that the tourists who are visiting here, they would like to admire, like a previous speaker, Mr. Shiraz Latif said, that the marketing point of view, we are getting everyone to just to promote our country in our culture is one of the main points. So in Sri Lankan, craftsmanship is inherited in the cultural diversity. So which is not widely shown, but then we have our one particular cultural diversity has been brought into the rich natural resources. Then also we come out with a giftware products just to attract to the foreigners with a quality conscious, of course, and the discerning bias. So giftware from Sri Lanka now is a combination of a traditional skills and the modern technology coming in. So the final product is touches upon from the craftsman's hand. So this sector has been there 2,500 years ago, passed by generation to generation to sustain the industry on the craft sector. And we have not come out to attract the modern tourism or into the digital tourism to market our product vibrantly. So the current state of this craft sector is adaptation of transformation from traditional design to contemporary model and designs. So the crafts are mainly at one end and handed over to tradition to other transformation modern designs also. The craftsmen are not trained or developed through the new designs, what suits in the modern world. So they have no idea what's happening in the Western, what is the people requirement, what could be the new generation. Now, for example, if you take 50 years ago, there was a customers who have been traveled to Sri Lanka, and now onwards, the complete different set of a generation who are arriving here. What could be their preference in terms of buying of products? If it's a cultural linking into a modern technology of, if, for example, if you say that there was a time people used to buy more gold, and now mostly people go for silver, for example. So how the silver jewelries can be linked to the craftsmanship and also to market our gems and etc. Even our Russian reed or bamboo products or even elephants and wooden care products. There's so much things we can get into the innovation. So the lack of a technology adaptation. So lack of unexplored market and the raw materials issue. So we have a significant impact on this sector. So the potential of the sector is not being leveraged, and the support from the government need to be more seriously looked at and train them, especially now see the material related batik dyes and the fabric, and all these things are has to come in a very modern thinking way to market it. So there is a demand for crafts. So if you